Hey all, it's Phantom with a video new game I've been playing recently, Ravendawn. It's a fantastic grind fest, which I am all for. I do enjoy a good grind, and it seems to have a really good development staff that's listening. They're in touch with the community. They're implementing based off users' feedback. That said, I know we live in the right now generation, and everything needs to be prioritized to be done yesterday, so there can never be a fast enough. But they do seem to be going through changes, prioritizations, and releases almost weekly. So it's been great to see as a developer myself. Knowing all that, I thought I'd drop some cool things that I'd like to see come in future patches, and was just interested to know if there were any others in the Ravendawn community that would also like to see the changes and enhancements implemented that I plan to list. I'd love to hear other ideas, additions, modifications to the changes, and I'll start listing those now. I have 6 of them. My first one would be something simple, I believe, as far as implementation, but it would require some type of gear score. When we inspect a player right now, we know what their legacy level is, what their active level is, and what their archetype is. And also it would be cool to get a single number to kind of let us know, they're in the tier 2 range, tier 3 range, tier 4 range. It would be nice to know just off of basic inspect what type of gear score or item powers that they're holding. All the tasks would have to be done in a war mode channel. A few ideas that I have for PvP-based tasks would be to delete 10 players, kill an assassin that roams in a particular region or zone. The enemy would stay hidden until the person carrying the quest went to the specific area or location that they were asked to go to, and that would spawn the assassin to kill, and that would be a semi-difficult fight, but have an increased reward since you're in a war mode channel, possibly next to a busy spawn location where you're putting yourself at a little bit higher risk but earning a higher reward. And to encourage more PvP, some of the rewards could be silver based. You could choose an XP based reward, or even a reward that helps with crafting, gathering. Say you get returned iron or dense logs, something like that, for completing these PvP tasks. It'd be cool to be able to choose that type of reward. Change number 3, since I brought up iron, if you start mining, I hope they change it so that you continue to channel into the ore collection after you've mined the stone. If you're in a non-war mode channel or you don't want to fight at that particular time, there are people that will sit right on top of you, spanning the node, since there's a small break in timing between gathering the stone and gathering the ore. They will just spam it to gather the ore collection, and all you get for finding the node is the stone. So if it were a continuous channel, that would alleviate people from coming in and swiping those from you. Number 4 on my list, I really like having the community plots in the farmland. I wish all the buildings weren't labeled a house. Having 2 houses seems a little bit odd, even if they are different sizes. Maybe if they give us the ability to, instead of a house, they just give us the ability to have buildings. We would have a house and then maybe 2 or 3 buildings based off of the size of your plots. Have a weaving building, a blacksmith building, or choose to have even extra farm as a location. So instead of just dropping houses in the community spots, dropping a small and a medium house, it'd be kind of cool if you got to kind of interchange and just have the one house, a separate weaving building, a separate blacksmith building, etc., etc. Number 5, PvP combat dodging. I've had a few PvP encounters where if the fight's not going well or someone wants to drop dots, they'll try to leave the area and kind of use the the entrances or exits of ladders or staircases to their advantage. I know that they have implemented a change where you can't at least exploit the staircases over and over, but it would be cool that, I think Albion Online had something similar, where if you engaged in PvP combat, you were locked from leaving that particular zone for, say, 15 seconds. It'd be really similar to flagging in WoW. If you heal another player that's in PvP combat, if you retaliate in any sort of way or attack a member that's in a war mode channel, you know, you have a 15-second timer from leaving that area, and that timer would refresh every time you took any type of PvP action. Item number 6 on the list is fishing risk and reward. I do enjoy fishing. I do enjoy the simple button clicks. I think there are quite a few enhancements they could bring to fishing, and I know they have many of those on the agenda, such as baits, etc. They're planning to add. One idea that I thought would be cool would be a modification to the legendary fish. A lot of times, in my experience, when someone does catch a legendary fish, they kind of just book it to the dock to turn it in as soon as possible. But if you had a legendary fish on you, I thought it'd be cool if it increased your chance for landing a secondary legendary fish, or maybe a higher tier legendary fish. Obviously that would have to be capped somewhere. You don't want your whole inventory to be full of legendary fish. That'd be outrageous if you're on at a time that it's not very populated, or you're going to some area in the location or the ocean that no one goes to. But I thought it would be kind of cool to increase the risk and reward for holding on to the fish to maybe force some more PvP on the ocean. Those are just a few of the ideas that I've had. I'd really be interested to see what people think. If you agree with my suggestions, if you think they're completely out of bounds, if you'd like to see other things added to the list. I'm really interested to hear what a lot of the community thinks of the enhancements that I'm putting forward. I think right now they do have the Discord with multiple channels, but there's collection of them is really difficult, so I wanted to at least put through a video of some sort to kind of put my ideas out there and see if they're popular opinions, biased opinions, crazy opinions, but also to hear what a lot of other people think could be added to the game to kind of get you excited for what may happen in a future release or patch. So I appreciate the viewership. I appreciate anybody that comments or likes the video. I thank you so much, and I hope you enjoyed, and have a great rest of your day. See ya.